Smash the like button. You're coming to the building. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Yes, yes. Beautiful day. Got it, buddy.
You have to rig that shit.
Hmm?
You might have to rig it with your foot.
Yeah.
So you might just have to hold it. I mean, if you can figure out a way to rig it.
I got it. Yeah. Derek, what's up? What's up, family? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Smash the like button. Y'all coming to the building. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yes, it is.
It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day. Nice blue skies. Y'all see the skies out there? Not a cloud in sight. Not a cloudy cloud. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the Mart gang. Don't sleep on Indiana. I ain't sleeping on Indiana at all. I know what Indiana on. I know what time of time. I know what time of time they on. You know. But we got rid of last year's championship team. So you can't sleep on us. You feel me, Derek? We got rid of last year's championship team. So come on, you know how much momentum that is? To know that you got rid of last year's championship team, that's all the momentum you need, my brother. Y'all smash the like button, y'all come into the building. That's all the momentum you need, my brother. We got rid of last year's champions. So we feeling real good. We doing better than the Lakers. I'll tell you that much. Y'all won by the skin. Not game 6. Game 6, we smoked their boots. Bro. Game 6, we smoked their boots, gang. You know that. You seen game 6? Come on, man. You seen game 6, Derek? Oh, let me guess. You was for Boston or something? I'm feeling animosity towards the Knicks, my boy. Game 6, we smoked their boots. We figured out their game. That's all it was. I guarantee if they had take it to game 7, we was out of there. That's why game 6 was do or die. Nah. Yo. Yeah, but you heard what people said. They said New York got the worst fans. Because we messing everything up. And we didn't even win the championship yet. And we ready to, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Stars, what's up? Yo, Winkinger, what's up? Sorry I butchered your name.
Look where we're going. Sweet, right?
Back to the kin?
Yes,
sir. Nice. Bro. Word. Right to the kin. Y'all have to sacrifice Diddy to win? Hey, yo. Sorry, I've been having a streaming marathon. That's what's up, man. Get your numbers up. He said I sacrificed Diddy to win. Yo. Yeah, but y'all know we got this. I'm saying though. Game 1 is Wednesday. So they got a lot of time to rest. We got rest. You know, the last game was what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. What? They got time to rest. And the Pacers was what? What the Pacers was doing? Just watching the game tapes. They watching the ops. They watching the Knicks. Studying their weaknesses. I already know how that go. They studying the Knicks' weaknesses. Trying to figure it all out. I'm at 96 subs, gained 30 subs last week. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Doing your thing. That's what's up, man. Yeah, before you know it, man, you're going to be viral. And that's what it's going to take off. You know, mine started to take off when I was doing the lottery stuff, yeah? And I didn't know that much people was in tune with the lottery. And that's when my channel blew up. I'm like, lottery stuff? I just did it for fun. But people was, I blew up. I made a Facebook group off of it. I got a couple of hundreds of members in my Facebook group. It's still going to this day. I tap in. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Good stuff. That's what's up. The series agenda goes Oklahoma City and Minnesota. Game 1 tomorrow and then Wednesday. Yep. Who that? RC in the building? RC. Hawkeye, what's up? Salute to you, my guy. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's gonna be a good series though, because we gotta get payback. We gotta get payback. The Pacers smoked our boots last year. They rocked us to sleep. We was like, yo, we got the Pacers, yeah, we up 2-0. We ain't won a game since. They rocked us to sleep last year. Stars, man, you already know, man. Salute to you. Salute to the Mards, man. Mard gang. Diamond in the back, sun rooftop, digging on the scene with the gangster lean, gangster white walls, TV antennas in the back. I mean, that was in the 70s. My man is talking about TV antennas in the back.
That shit is smooth.
Word, smooth, right? Yeah.
Blue cheese felt smooth bumping that shit out the Cadillac.
Word. I be struggling with that consistency. Trying to improve on that. Gotta improve on that, man. You know what I mean? Trust me. You get your first YouTube check, you're gonna be like, yo, it was worth it. It was worth all the pain. You get your first YouTube check, man. Now you know. You get paid to make videos. You know what I'm saying? This is my job right here. I get paid to make videos. So, I take it real serious. So, I'm very consistent with it. Every day I upload at least 3 videos. Every day. At least 3 videos, People could expect that from me. So, you gotta, if people expect stars to upload, they're gonna come, they're gonna subscribe. But if you don't, deliver people expectations, then they're gonna be like, why should I subscribe? He got no videos. But he want me to subscribe. Then they're gonna hit you with the why. Why should I subscribe to you? You don't do nothing. So you really gotta, that's how you're gonna get motion. You gotta create motion. Let people see your life. Let people see this. Let people see that. Show people if you could cook. Show people how you cook. You play games. Just do something. Do something. And once you're good enough, YouTube gonna pay you for it. They're gonna pay you for every video you put up. So then you could go back to all those thousands. And if it's approved, then you get it monetized. But if it's not approved, I say delete them. That's what I did. I had thousands of videos, but I know I deleted a good hundreds. It took me damn near a whole day a whole day to go through all my videos. And the ones that I could monetize, I did it. And we're talking about going back months, sometimes years. You understand what I'm saying? So it's good to make the videos, because when you get monetized, you can go back and put ads on them. That's why they do it that way. You can always go back and monetize it. So you get paid immediately. People, you know what I mean? You get paid from So, yeah, go crazy, man. It's your channel. Yo, man, you want people to say, yo, why you uploading so much? That's good for me. Ask me why you uploading so much, and I can tell you why I need to upload more. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. That's right. Go crazy on your stuff. It's you too. Y-O-U. That's the first word. Your stuff. Go crazy, man. It's an audience for everything. That's why there's some paraplegic. I mean, this dude was paralyzed from the neck down. The only thing he could have used was his tongue and his mouth. This dude is playing video games. He's playing video games. Paralyzed from the neck down. No excuses after that. None. Nobody should have excuses after that. He's still trying. Shout out to Prince. Rest in peace to Prince. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all come into the building. I'm just doing my YouTube daily thing. Running up these analytics. Running up, scanning the algorithm. I dropped back my first lottery video yesterday. I was going to make another one today, but I had stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I only do it if it's natural. And it wasn't meant for me to upload that other lottery video. It wasn't meant for y'all to get that. But I'm going to do it again. I'll try again. You got to be natural, man. I don't force nothing in life. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, let it go. Forget that. I be getting comments on videos I did last year or the year before, so I get why people say don't delete no videos, bro. Like, first of all, do you got the YouTube Studio app downloaded to your phone? If you don't got the YouTube Studio app downloaded to your phone, you need to download that like yesterday. If you're a content creator, all content creators need to have a YouTube Studios. You can check your analytics down to the second. You hear me? Real-time views every 10 seconds. So I see the real-time views.
Sorry, Mama. Jesus. Sorry.
Well, like I see the real-time views of videos being watched, years ago. That's why it makes sense to, if you're a content creator, download the YouTube Studios app. Because that's how I track my analytics. That's how I know, okay, it's time for me to go live, or it's time for me to upload another video. Because I'm getting 100 views an hour. It's time for you to go live. That's how you read the analytics. What's going on this hour? You click it, it tells you what you're doing that hour, down to the second. So if you're doing 100 views an hour, 200, 300, go live. Now, guess what? That 300 is going to keep climbing with the new people who's coming in to watch your live stream, and people watching the uploads, people watching the shorts. That's how you run up your numbers. It's not rocket science, but you got to have the analytics. You got to know what's going on with your channel. You got to know. You can't, If your video's struggling real bad, meaning what? It's getting no traction, Nothing. Like, like if you put up a video for 24 hours and it got 0 views, yeah, delete that thing. Give it a day. Give it a day. Give it a day, because sometimes that topic might not be what, you know what I mean? Where it might be slow to pick up. Because your viewers ain't used to that topic. That's why in life you get more success with options. You get more success with options with anything you do. People might like that one as opposed to that one. So that's why it's good to make multiple videos, because they might they might watch this, they might not watch, you know what I mean? So there's always options. There's always options, man. The more you have, you kill one bird with 20 stones. One being the viewer. You kill it with 20 stones, meaning 20 videos. Like, you know what I mean? Just gotta figure this out. You're smart enough. Purple rain, purple rain. Nah, you got me on the Prince. You got me on the Prince wave. I just got my shorts to 2K views. That's what's up.
Michael or Prince? Which one, Michael or Prince?
Prince.
Over Michael?
Yeah, man. I like Prince over Michael, man. Michael is too pop for me. Prince is more like, yeah. I like Prince, man. Prince
R&B.
is more like mystery. Michael too famous. No respect to him, but I like Prince. Chat, what about y'all? Michael or Prince? No weird stuff, but your vocals is valid. Come on, gang. I ain't no singer. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Got a little vocal there, but I rap. But I could do hooks and all that. So you know what I mean? But don't try to gas me up to get me singing 16 now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You might clip it and troll me. Like, I got him singing. He sounded crap, right? Troll me. Got me. Gas me up to troll me. The old trolling in the corner trick. You ain't gonna fall for that one.
Misery lives.
Me and Prince, the same birthday. So Prince's birthday is June 7th. Okay. So y'all birthday coming up. Smarter than your average. What's up, man? Open-minded in the building from the floor to the ceiling. Open-minded from the floor to the ceiling. I still say that slogan, man, every time I see you. Ain't nothing changed, man. Nothing changed. Even with $10 million. Nothing gonna change, but probably the underwear. That's about it. That's all I'm changing, my underwear. Still, come on, man. The money don't change me. You change up when you're broke. When you're rich, that's when you better have been. Your mind had better been right. You're gonna get your mind right when you're rich. It's too late. You get your mind right when you're broke. So when you're rich, it's already, it's set. I envision this. So, it ain't no shock to the system. If you envision millions and it come, you're going to be shocked. Then I guess you ain't believe in yourself. That's what the universe, you shocked. Then you envision it. Then you believe you was going to get it. Oh. You ain't, come on, man. I believe it's going to get it. So it ain't going to be a shock to me. I'm going to, fall in line. You fall in line with it. That's a valid slogan. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What Biggie said? He said, call the crib, same number, but not the same hood, but call the crib, same number. But I'm out, We'll move to a different part, man. Anytime you get money, you want to move to a place that's newly developed, where neighbors don't even know each other. You know what I mean? A nice, newly developed place where nobody knows each other, so nobody gonna be in your business and nothing. That's for my lotto heads. You win millions. You know, you wanna
Sorry about it.
RC salute. Yep. Open-minded, smarter than your average. Yeah, that's open-minded, man. Salute to the guys, man. Farming season coming. Yeah. Okay. What you mean farming season? What you mean? What you mean by that? You farm too and all that? You know, like what's a good man? Like, man, you got to be self-sufficient in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and yeah, the roads are bad. You see me moving up and down, but you know, I got the good handle here. That's, you know, the gooseneck. Yeah, you know, like they could fix a road, fix the potholes. By next 2 weeks, it's messed up again, because you know why? The roads don't get no rest. You know, New York City, roads don't get no rest. Like even when they fixing it, you open it, bang, they run. You know what I mean? But it used to be worse in the 90s. Man, you used to hear the pothole. Boom! 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 Them things used to, man, it just sound like a bar. Remember Rogers?
Gunshot.
Word. Rogers used to just post up in Rogers in front of ponchos.
Watch the cars.
Yeah,
blow
oh, word. Yeah, you used to watch them like, yo.
Explode.
Cuz no. Cuz been with, you know what I mean? Cuz been with, you know, he been with me my whole life. You know, we've been running together our whole life. Can y'all say that? With, you know, with y'all homies, your family, your day one. Can y'all say y'all still running with them? That means, you know, loyalty is something. Loyalty intact. You know what I'm saying? Intact. Could leave $1 million with me. I still won't steal it. I won't touch your money. That's loyalty intact. Even if you can't even count it all, I won't touch a dollar. I will ask first before I touch $1 million. You know what I mean? Even if it's, you say, yo, go in the drawer and take out $20, and you got a drawer full of 20s. First of all, I know you counted your money, and you trust me enough to go in there to take out an amount a specific amount. I know you counted it. I ain't stupid. The trust is there. Jay-Z did that to Memphis Bleak. He, you know, like, you know, Bleak asked for a certain amount of money. Jay said, go upstairs, go in the drawer, and take it out. Bleak opened up the drawer, seen a fistful of money. He took out how much he asked for, and he ain't steal $1 more. Of course not. Obviously, you know how much money you got in your drawer. And you're going to count it after I leave. And you're going to know if somebody stole something. Loyalty intact. That's a test. I test you. Yeah, go upstairs. Go take out such and such. I tested you to see if you're going to steal from me. If you steal from me, I cut you off. Now, if you don't, loyalty intact. Damn. A big accident just happened. Nah, but I'm exaggerating. It's a little accident. Loyalty intact, man. You know, I'm still with fam, man. Oh, they said money and blood don't mix. I get it to a certain extent, but that, you know what I mean? You know, we're gonna be the exception to the rule. You know what I mean? Money and blood don't mix. Biggie been teaching that, but we're gonna be the exception to the rule, gang. Let's be the exception. Oh, you grow your own veggies and fruits? Man, you're the smartest guy I know. My man grows his own veggies and fruits. And if you want, you can sell it. You know what I mean? You living off your land, you know what I mean? You could have some fruits for you, and you can profit off the land. You can sell the rest. You know what I mean? Especially if you grow watermelons and peaches and I am picking. You know, well, like I drive by a picking, or like we roll by a picking, and this fruit guy, there's always people around him. He's always got a crowd of people by every day. Fruits. People will seek you out for fruits every day. So you're right. Shout out to y'all, man. That's right there.
Ford Mustang.
Oh, damn. Ford Mustang. No, you don't see that a lot.
70s.
Ford Mustang.
Could have been 60s. Nice.
I don't care about none of that. I say it was all good until it went bad. What y'all talking about? I care. I mind my business. That's all I call healthy living. Yes. That's why you live so long. Open-minded. You mind your business. You know what I mean? You mind your business. You got to. Minding your business gonna give you long life. Yeah, I used to think Cassie was fine. Listen, man, Cassie was fine about 10 years ago, but the Cassie now, she washed up.
Wait a minute, ain't she like 25 right now?
I think she probably in her mid-30s. Yeah.
Huh?
Probably pushing 30s. She's young. Yeah. Diddy met her when she was young. She wasn't even 18 yet when Diddy met her. So, but yeah, she was fine about 10 joints ago when she was passing for a Mexican look. She had the Mexican, slang, you know what I mean? With the hair straight over the one eye. Like even with a side of her hair shaved with the bang. She was looking good then. The Cassie now, washed up. Plus what Diddy did to her, she's washed, bro.
Psychological damage.
Yeah. And just speaking of this Cassie thing now, speaking of this Diddy case, Diddy's gonna get off. Diddy's not gonna get charged for nothing. The defense, they already got it figured out. If that's 410, yeah.
But it's going downhill soon.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's in there. Yep. Right by the Spizzles. Tell me how you like it. Me and you. Cassie couldn't sing. She couldn't dance. Her voice was bland. She was nothing. But she was, she was attractive to the eye. Of course, that's how they always be. They're attractive to the eyes. That's how they always be. But she ain't had no, she wasn't nobody, man. Cassie ain't had no voice, man. She didn't have the voice. Tell me how you like it. Ashanti, I love Ashanti. Ashanti had the voice. She had the body. See, Cassie didn't have the body. That's why. Cassie didn't have the body. Ashanti had the body. She had the voice. She didn't have to dance too much. Just shake your hips. That's enough for me. That's all. Ashanti had to just shake your hips, mama. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to go to dancing school. No. The hips don't lie. But I can't look at her the same now. Cause she's taken by Nelly. Like anybody who's wifed up, I can't look at them the same. It's just bro code. It's just a bro code in me. Like Beyonce. I can't look at her in that light because she's taken by Jay-Z. Ashanti, I can't look at her in that light. She's taken by Nelly. Listen, man, I am true to the fullest. If my boy got a wife, I'm not I can't look at, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna steal from you. I ain't gonna sleep with your wife. I ain't gonna do none of that stuff, bro. You could trust me with everything, bro. That's why, you know what I mean? I'm different, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. They taking respect, salute. This is the bro code. We don't break the bro code for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, gang. We keep it real, 100. We keep it 100. All times. All times. Ask about me, bro. They'll tell you. They'll tell you, bro. I'm this way. When I cut off this internet, I get off this camera, bro. I'm the same way, bro. Respect for everybody, bro. Even if you a square, you a sucker, you a nerd, whatever. I'm gonna show you respect, bro. I ain't gonna bully you. I ain't gonna pick on you. Nah, bro. I show you respect until otherwise. You know what I mean? Now, when it's otherwise, okay. You know what I mean? I'm a smash mode. I'm gonna smash you. But I mean, if it ain't smash mode, I'm good, bro. I got respect for everybody, bro. I see a pigeon trying to eat. I let the pigeon eat, bro. I go around the pigeon, bro. You know, I don't kick my feet and try to scare away the pigeon, bro. I got respect for the birds. They, you know, they got to eat too. So who am I to kick the bird? And come on, bro. That's, you know what I mean? I try to coexist with the world, gang. I try to coexist. You know what I mean? I try to coexist, man. Hey, yo, sleeping with a man's wife, bro? You sleep with a man's wife, gang? That's death, bro. That's death, my boy. Don't do it. That's death. You sleep with a man's wife, bro? You really asking for trouble, my boy. Know what I'm saying? Man, let me roll up something, man. Let me roll up. Damn. Okay, we got the rain coming in. Yo, this strain right here, my boys and girls, this strain right here, I'm blowing on. This is a good ass strain, bro. I need a pound of this. Bro, put that on everything. I need a pound of this. Yeah, bro. You ain't gotta be gangstered up, bro. Forget all that, bro. I don't care about all that, gang. Oh, let me roll up real quick. Yeah, bro. I don't care about all that. You know what I mean? That word. You know what I mean? Hey, I need squares in my circle. You feel me? I need squares in my circle. I need that. That's all I want to be around. I don't want to be around no tough guys. You feel me? I don't want to be around that. That brings too much trouble. I don't want to be around that. Yo, Stars, welcome back. So, you know, squares and all that, that's what's up. You know, salute to y'all, man. Don't change up. You know, at the end of the day, y'all, you know what I mean? Let me roll up real quick. Don't mind me. Let me roll up. Man, we monetize. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all want to donate to the channel, I take any amount. You know what I mean? Send from $1 to 100. You can send from $1 to 1,000. I take any amount, you heard? But support the set. Support the set, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. You square, get to the point. A square got 4 points, you heard? Bars. That's bars. A square got 4 points. Talk that 4-point-ish. Talk that 4-point-ish, you heard? I'm loving my bed, y'all. Yo, I'm just loving, you know, the whole thing, man. A Pentagon, you heard? I'm just loving it, man. That's some bro. Just loving it, man. Appreciate y'all for being in the building, man. I don't want to waste y'all time, so I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you for, you know what I mean? I appreciate you. Well, like another thing, man. You know, I got a lot of manners, bro. I got a lot of manners, bro. I say please and thank you for everything. You know, Let's not get it twisted, man. Nobody could take advantage of me. I don't care if you 8 foot tall, whatever. But I got a lot of manners. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of manners, bro. Everything somebody give me, bro, please and thank you, bro. I'm pleased and thank you for everything, bro. I got a lot of manners, bro. Yeah. Manners, yeah. I'm very respectful of everybody, bro. But it don't mean you can take it. You're never gonna take advantage of it. But it's all about manners first, bro. Just be respectful. Ready? That's good, right? Yeah. Facts, bro. Keep going. Keep going, right? Yeah. Already. You're gonna hit your quota in no time, I mean. No, whatever quota you trying, you're gonna get that in no time, my boy. A circle keep people going in. Oh man. A circle keep people going in circles. Let me just roll this up real quick, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, manners, man.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Ooh, with the titty.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. We'll go back to the Spizak.
Yes, sir. You good?
Yeah.
You could have just let me go.
Disrespect can. Oh yeah, definitely. That's what the universe gonna give you right back. But the universe, karma. Let me tell you something. Karma, don't lose. Period. Karma give everybody what they need. You might think, oh, it's not right, but you don't know what you did, bro. That deserved the good or bad karma. I'm just saying the good or bad. You don't know what you did, bro. That's why you want to overtake yourself with good things, man. Good things. Always, you know what I mean? Good things. I guarantee you that's going to overtake you more than the bad thing. Of course, bad stuff going to come, but it's how you react to it. But if you encompass your life around that, that's all you're going to get, bro. No matter how much money and all that, bro, that don't stop karma. You can't bribe karma. You can't bribe it. That's the trick. You can't bribe that thing, gang. Morals, values, and tech. Man, you speaking language that this generation don't know. Let me show y'all some of the sights of the city. Yeah, man. You speaking the language that people don't know. Morals, values, integrity, and these people don't know this stuff, man. All them. There you go. Well, all they know is backdooring. That's it. That's all they know is backdooring, and they ain't good people to be around, man. If you ain't a good person to be around, I'm not gonna be around you. Period. I don't care if you got millions of dollars. I'm not gonna be around, a millionaire who's dark-hearted, who's out here just beating up on the poor. Just because you got money, and people need it. You neglecting your duties. As somebody who's financially sufficient, you're neglecting your duties, man. You're using the people. Then when something bad happens to you, you gonna cry? You don't think the universe know you was neglecting people and taking advantage of people? It's same as somebody who been shooting people his whole life. You gonna cry when you get shot? Stupid. You been shooting people. You been bang bang gang gang. You can't cry when you get your head blown off or you in jail, bro. You cannot. That's karma. It comes with it. It comes with that, man. You're just being rewarded. Your karma, man. Now, P. Diddy, he's being rewarded his karma too. Now, if he get off, he get off. But he's being rewarded his karma. Where he's at, he's being rewarded his karma. So don't cry for Diddy, because he ain't crying for his damn self. He know what he did. So why would you cry for him? He knows what he did. You don't think Diddy knows? Come on, man. Use your senses and you can sense enemies. Listen, man. All you gotta do is look at them. Anybody who hates you, they can't hide it. It's gonna show in their face. Come on, man. You can't hate somebody and they not show. It's gonna show. You really gotta look. It's, you know what I mean? It's two things. Oh, that spot right there. Yeah, it's gonna show. You know what I mean? So just look for the haters. They're gonna show you they're a hater. Now they don't got your best interest. Anybody who don't got your best interests in mind, please stay away from them. Anybody who don't got your best interests in mind, please just stay away from them. That's bars. Word. All right, man. That's what Andre 3000 said. Word. That's what Andre 3000 said. Yeah, he said that. Yeah, that's what Andre 3000 said. Piece of. That's bars right there. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all rocking with the realest, man. You got Kavion. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always keep it 100 with y'all. Always, bro. The money will never change me, bro. The money is a test, bro. The money's just a test to see who is loyal to me, bro. Who I gotta kick out the whip. Because the minute you feel that test, bro, you kicked out the whip. I'm not rocking with you. I test you. You failed the test. You failed the test. You can't be, you know what I mean? You failed the test. I'm done with you. First mistake is on you. Second mistake is on me for letting that happen again. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah. What song was that? Oh, Crumbling Herb. Oh, that's my song. Oh, well, that's what he said in Crumbling Herb. That's my song. I'm just crumbling herb. I like that song. Speaking of that, let me spark up my herb. I'm just crumbling herb. Yeah, that's a good song, man. I need 2 pounds of this. Give me 2 pounds of this right here. Bro. I need 2 pounds of this. That first pull is always the one. You know what I mean? The first pull is always the daisy, though. I need 2 pounds of this, gang. I can't show it on camera, though. Still monetized, you heard? The Return of the G. That's the song. It's messed up that Andre 3000 says, you know what I mean, says that rap is dead. So, if Andre 3000 said hip hop is dead, do y'all believe Nas now? Andre 3000 is doing the flutes. He said hip hop is dead. I talked about everything I need to talk about. So do y'all believe Nas? when he said hip hop was dead in the 2000s. Hip hop is dead. 3 Stacks is busy playing flutes right now. Yeah, man. You see him at the gala? Yo, my man had a piano on his back. Wait, hold up, man. Let me go. Andre 3000 had a piano on his back. Let's pull it up real quick. My man had a piano on his back. Check it out, y'all. Let me see. My man had a piano on his back. Andre 3000 Met Gala. My man had a piano on his back, bro. This is Andre 3000. Piano on his back. Let me see. Man had a piano on his back. Y'all see that? See, look. He got a piano on his back, bro. That's 3 Stacks for you, man. That's my dude, bro. I love 3 Stacks, man. Damn. Him, Drake, and Jay-Z had a good song. Jeezy, too. I do. Andre, Jay-Z, Drake, Jeezy. Go look it up. I do. If you never heard it before. Andre 3000 has a song with Jay-Z. Andre 3000 has a song with Drake. Jeezy. Go look it up. And you go to the comments, a lot of people saying that Andre 3000 got him on a song. Like people are picking their best version of the song. To me, I got Jay-Z with the best verse. But you go to the comments, a lot of people are saying 3000 got him. I got Jay-Z with that. Jay-Z came on some. He said that how I start again? What? Yo, bro. It's crazy, man. Hip hop started in 1973. I was 2 years old. I am hip hop. I'm very selective about which modern code hip hop artist. Yeah, man. I feel you. He killed that. Who killed that? Who? Which one is your favorite artist from I Do? Drake? Jay-Z? Was it Jeezy? Was it 3 Stacks? Me, I got Jay-Z. Oh, damn. Well, how Jay-Z go again? He said, I do. He said, oh, man, bro. Jay had the flow. It was the flow that Jay had that separated him from, I Do. That's a good song, man. Go check it out if you ain't heard it. It's old, though. That's where my mind be at. I be on that old school vibe. You know what I'm saying? The old school tip. That's just me, bro. I know you love a Tribe Called. Yeah, Tribe Called Quest. Definitely, bro. Yeah. Tribe Called Quest. Definitely. Yeah, man. Yesterday, I would listen to a lot of old school stuff. I would listen to a lot of Wu-Tang. I listen to a lot of Wu-Tang. Now, who is your favorite member in Wu-Tang? Who is your favorite member? Give me your most favorite. Just give me your most favorite. Who is your favorite member in Wu-Tang? And who you think had the most influence in Wu-Tang? I could tell you who had the most influence on Wu-Tang out here, where I'm from. I could tell you that. Old Dirty Bastard. ODB. ODB had the most. ODB had his own hairstyle. People in Brooklyn, because that's where ODB is from. People in Brooklyn was getting the ODB. That's a cornrow coming up to the back, and cornrow going. You know what I mean? So you got cornrows going up to the back, and cornrows to the front going up, and they both meet in the middle. That's called the ODB. So everybody out here was rocking the ODB hairstyle. His music, nobody had a bigger influence than ODB. Not, now, and that Shame on You, Brooklyn Zoo, that's all we did. We was 20 deep in the hallways, having sessions for days in the hallways. So once that Brooklyn Zoo video, I mean, y'all see ODB in the hallway, that's us. That's Brooklyn all day. We having sessions in the hallway, wilding out in the hallway. Come on, man. Crazy, man. ODB, bro. Shame on you when you step through too. The old dirty bastard. Brooklyn Zoo. Shame on you. Got it.
Got another one.
Oh. All right. ODB, man. That's who the most impact. We had the ODB hairstyle, right? Back in the days, remember? Hey, right? Remember the ODB hairstyle?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it.
Yep, see? Cuz had the ODB hairstyle. No other rapper had their hairstyle. So I ain't capping when I said confirmation. He said he had it. ODB hairstyle. So ODB, man. My favorite member of Wu-Tang. Is a tough decision. I want to say Ray, but I'm leaning to ODB. Yeah, trust me, I love them all, but ODB was like they said, there was no father to his style. That's why he get the points over, the generic rappers. Because every rapper is generic, even Biggie, Pac. But ODB, it was no father to his style, y'all. It was no father to ODB style. That's why you got to give it to him. Gotta give it to him. You know what I mean? He get it, But Ray, Ghost, you know what I mean? Trust me. But ODB was just Brooklyn, and we young. And he just influenced us. Again, the hallway. We 20 deep in the hallway just blowing down.
Hotboxing it out.
Word. Hotboxing in the hallway. ODB was the only one with videos in the hallway depicting how we really was, man.
Yep.
See, Cuz is confirming everything I said, man. And like I said, he been with me since we yay high, man. You know what? I had my first session. He taught me how to summon the street dead.
Yeah.
Right, like he taught me how to, smoke my first blunt. It was with him and my other boy. So, I smoked my first blunt with Cuz right here. And I still remember that day. I remember that day, man. It was like, jurisdiction. Phone booth got blown up. Quarters just happened to come out.
Day.
Yep. Quarters just happened to mysteriously come out.
I think it was like, I don't know, about like 40, 50 bucks.
Yeah. And then y'all must have been knew about it. I ain't know about it.
I did it.
Yeah. So I'm like, what the hell is this? So yeah, man. ODB and Busta together was fire. Yeah. That Woo-Ha, the remix, ODB and Busta. I got a good story to that. My first time hearing that song, that was the first time the first time I was drinking Cisco. Now, if y'all know what Cisco is like crack juice. It makes you want to fight. So, I remember that day hearing that Woo-Ha. Like we in a crib on Lincoln. That was back in the day. We in the crib just fighting.
95 or something.
Yeah, we were just fighting. Just not real, but the Cisco in us. The Cisco make you wild, bro. So we just fighting in the crib. The Woo-Ha, the Busta Rhymes music in the ODB is played in the background. So every time I hear the Woo-Ha, the Busta Rhymes, the remix, I think of my first time with Cisco. That crack juice. Yeah, after a while you done rapped out, man. That's what Quilly said. I think he had a album called "I'm Rapped Out." I'm rapped out. Ain't no more I could rap about. That's why Andre kept it 100. Andre 3000. And that guy is lyrically gifted. And he said, yo, there's no more for me to talk about. He's in his 50s. Why you think Jay-Z ain't rapping no more? Nas ain't rapping no more. Like Cameron. Like all the big wigs, they ventured off into something else to sustain them. They rap when it was kids. You're gonna see Jay-Z in the studio. He in his 50s. He's 50 plus. Come on, man. Ventures to do. He done touched 2 billion. He said in a rap song, if I want to make it to 1 billion, I can't make the same moves. What song is that? Do y'all know what song is that? If I want to make it to 1 billion, I can't make the same moves. And then he ain't had 1 billion then. Now he had 2 billion, but he ain't had 1 billion then. But he was envision it, man. And he's telling y'all, if I want to make it to 1 billion, I can't make the same moves. I gotta cut off the dead weight. Now, what song was that he said that in? See, y'all don't pay attention. Everything happens, bro. You speak it, it's gonna happen. He said he was gonna be a billionaire. He did it. Who's my favorite rapper? Man, I got Big and Pac, man. I got Big and Pac, and did I see him in concert? That's a good question, 2-part question. No, I seen Biggie in person, not in concert. Biggie came to my cousin block. He right here. Cousin could confirm it. Everything I say, cuz could confirm. I mean, Biggie came to our block, his block, I should say.
The car wash.
There you go. That's how long I've been running with cuz, man. Since we was yay high, smoked my first blunt with cuz. We seen Biggie with cuz. He been on his block, cuz block.
And who else rolled down Rogers? Was it Meth or Redman?
Redman. There you go. There you go. Redman rolled down Rogers. Biggie was on the block getting a car wash. I seen them first because I was pumping gas.
Gooch asked him if he killed
Yep.
Tupac.
Yep. See, cuz was there. Asked me if he killed Tupac.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Well, word. Pumping gas. See, we was kids, but we was pumping gas, making money. We pump gas in the daytime, wash cars at the night. The big ballers got their cars. So wash your car, make money, they tip you, man. They always tell you, stay in school, man, stay in school. Man, I'm telling them, yeah, my eyes red as hell knowing I ain't going. They ain't believe, but they had to say it, man. And I still remember what they used to tell us, like, y'all, stay in school, man. Stay in school, man. What you doing out here? Because they see each other, what you doing out here? Stay in school, like
late. Like 10 o'clock.
Right. Yeah, they know. But they care for you, man. They toss you a couple dollars until you stay in school, man. That stuck with me. I'm like, damn, they actually care. But then, but when you get older, you like, damn. The old heads really cared. Because I still remember they telling me that. And I'm 40 plus now, but I still remember. So, yeah, but back to the Biggie story. We actually seen Biggie in person. He got out the truck. He was just chilling. He's rolling up. Just watching us. We watching him. And then
the crazy is we didn't really care back then. We were like, oh shit, that's Biggie.
Yeah, exactly. Cause we were just living
young, yeah.
Yeah, and then they didn't know that was great too. They was just living too. Big and Pac. That was a couple months before Big died. But they didn't know there was great, like how people, cause we were just living the moment. Oh, that's big right there, but we knew that we was, in the presence of somebody famous, because we stood there. The whole block was there, like, the whole block was just watching Big.
All eyes on Big.
Where he had the white out. I remember he threw the Dutch guts in the gas station thing before he looked left, looked right, threw the Dutch guts. Everybody, oh, Biggie, laughing. Biggie rolling up his weed. And then Gucci had to ask Big, yo, you killed Tupac? Big cursed him out. Yo, mind your effing business, shorty. Mind your effing business, shorty. We start laughing again. Like, yo, Big is, yo, he ain't say yes. He ain't say no. Don't let that go over your head. You just said mind your business. It's a grown folk thing. Because, we was like 16, 17. Big was 24. So he had us about 7 years. That's why he would have been 50 something now. But back then, he was old to us now. But now that I'm old, I'm like, he was a kid. But back then he was,
But when we were like 16, 17, we were rolling like we're 20 something.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, word. Definitely was. Yeah, we was never inside the house. But yeah, but rest in peace to Big, man. Favorite rapper off the top of the head is DMX, Tupac, Kendrick, Biggie, Common, Lupe. That's a good selection, man. My favorite rapper is The Teacher, KRS-One. I've seen a lot of rappers in concert, but nobody gave a better show than Kid. Damn. Well, I never went to a rap concert. Never went. Who would I want to go see now? Even when the concerts in the 90s, I was so in the streets that I wasn't going to, you know what I mean? Like, I was out there, man. Coming in till my feet hurt. Now, you ran the streets, you come on your feet, the bottom of your feet hurt. So you've been running the streets all day. All day, man. But yeah, plus I ain't had that much money for no concerts, man. I came up poor, man. I ain't had it, had to really get it, pumping gas and doing what I had to do to survive, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had the luxuries like the other kids, man. I really had to get out the mud, man. And I like that. It builds character, man. See both sides of the fence, man. So when you get rich, you know what it is to be poor, man. I've been there. So I know your struggle. I could have compassion for your struggle. You know what I mean? I got compassion for the poor person. I ain't gonna step over them. Now, somebody who ain't never been there, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. So we got compassion for the poor, man. Nobody's old because someone 5 will think someone 6. Yeah. And there's another thing. You could learn 5-year-old. So, you probably like Kavion. How could you learn from a 5-year-old? How could you learn from a 5-year-old? It could teach you how to be carefree. Everything's so serious. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn from a 5-year-old. Don't take everything serious. It's meant to be anyway. Just let the cards play out. This is already predestined for us. You might as well let it play out. Don't ruffle the feathers too much. Or what Bruce say? Just be like the water. Whatever comes, just flow with it. Water flows with anything. Bruce Lee said, be like the water, my friends. These are quotes. Listen, man, if you want to get smart, go to Google. Just type in quotes from the 1900s and stuff. And, quotes. And just live your life off quotes. Because the quotes is a sentence, but it's so practical in everyday life that, quotes is wisdom. And they got quotes from the 1700s that's still
relevant to today.
There you go. Relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Okay, he said I've been to concerts. See, I've been to 2 rock concerts. The most recent rock concert I've been to was Get Up Kids. And that concert was, man, an amazing concert I went to, y'all. I went to an amazing concert, man. The Get Up Kids. I don't know if y'all ever heard of them. But I went to the Get Up Kids concert, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Modest Mouse as well.
And Modest Mouse. There you go, cuz right there. Listen, man, even the concerts, man, he right here. Everything I do, man, he right here to confirm it, man. I ain't gonna come goofy cap to y'all. I'll never lie to y'all, bro. Lying is not in my protocol, son. Everything I say could be confirmed. Because I got somebody who was always there with me, bro. I'm never by myself, bro. If you know what I mean. I'm never by myself, bro. You know, I might have a chase car right behind me. I might have another car right behind me, bro. Never by myself, gang. Let's not get it twisted. You know, we know how to move out here. You know what I'm saying? This is Brooklyn. You better know how to move. Never by myself, though. You know what I mean? I always got my number 2 with me. My advisor. You know what I mean? Make decisions. Serious decisions. You got to have an advisor with you before you make decisions. The president just don't make decisions. The president has advisors. So you got to have your number 2s with you. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I move, man. Everything is smooth. I ain't never, come on, bro. You know, we different out here. Sir. Yes, sir. All right. Amazing. Nice. Yeah, Modest Mouse. There you go, Modest Mouse. But the Get Up Kids was, I mean, every song, y'all, it was just loud. I mean, whoo, they had the girls gyrating right next to you, bumping into you, and girls in front of me, and it's a good thing, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I had the most fun there, man. It was fun. It was so fun. I'm not even gonna lie. That's it, right there. Mm-hmm. Right. That's what I'm talking about. It was so fun, man. And they coming back. But I don't know when they coming back. It was so fun. That spot was, you know, it was by the time you turn around, the whole place was packed. You look at nobody. You turn like, oh, where they come from? I mean, up top, up like, yo. I'm like, I like this. And every song they were singing, it was just the participation was top notch. Word. Appreciate y'all for being in the building, man. You know, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a few, man. Give y'all an hour. We gonna get back on with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Mod gang, man. You already know, man. You know what I mean? I rock with y'all, you know, outside of my immediate family, man. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. So y'all have a good one, man. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all, man. Give y'all an hour. I ain't trying to go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? We be back, though. Bye. Mod gang. Hawkeye. Smarter than your average, a.k.a. open-minded. Derek. Stars. Nelly. Who else? Nita. My ladies. The first ladies of the KVON TV. We got Nelly. And we got them the queens of the channel, man. You know, I mean, got that females mods too, man. To them. Shout out to them. You already know, man. But you have a good one, man. Be back with y'all. See ya. That was fun.